I don't know what it is about this artistic angle that I'm kind of enjoying right now, but having you guys in this spot kind of feels good right now. Today we worked on marketing, figured out how do we advertise an album in 2024. And there's the stuff I've seen people doing on TikTok that is very common, of like finding, like trends and niches to kind of like put your music into. And I think I could definitely experiment with some of that. But given that it's not like singer-songwriter stuff where I'm going to be like something like, if you've ever wished that you could like listen to your Nintendo on Spotify, now you can, or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't really lend itself to video format of just like me like talking to the camera or something like that, like a singer-songwriter stuff does. So I need to be kind of creative with how I'm going to approach things visually. And so as an attempt at that, which I don't think this is a good attempt at all, I did build this little thing. It's really just, it's so blatantly obviously a commercial, but this works, right? If that music has an appeal to you, I feel like that sort of reel will do a good job. If the algorithm can do a good job getting that reel to the people that it likes without it realizing it's an advertisement and shadow banning it, I could do something like that. But I feel like what I've really seen from a lot of musicians trying to advertise themselves on social media these days is just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. So I'll probably make a couple variations of this with like different songs underneath, maybe where the text changes, to like kind of explain a little bit about the album. But I think that honestly the art plus the name plus the music does a really good job of communicating the idea, and explaining it will maybe make people less curious, so maybe I don't want to explain it. I think also leaning too heavily on just the album art as a visual is probably a mistake. I don't want to hire like a 8-bit animator though to make something. If any of you are 8-bit animators or want to make something, I'm super down to work with you for free, but I'm not. I've already spent enough on visuals and having other people make things for this for something that I assume is probably not going to get very many views. So I'm not going to make other visuals for this. This is a spot there where I could definitely use some of those animations that Space Goose made for me, so I'll find some way to kind of incorporate those in future ones as well. Maybe also like editing this to like gameplay footage I have. Maybe go play some Celeste or something like that and kind of edit some gameplay footage to the music. I don't know. I'll find some. I'll keep brainstorming ways to do that, finding ways to get this to its target demographics. I was disappointed though to find out Spotify for artists is something that it seems to only be available after your first release is up, so figure that one out. I don't know. There's supposed to be like a way that you're supposed to be able to like pitch yourself to Spotify's playlists before the music gets released, but it seems like you're not able to do that stuff until after the music's already up. So I don't know. I feel like I'm still missing something there. I spent a good amount of time today on CDB Baby's website and on Spotify for Artists, exploring the page a little bit. Luckily through the Caleb Simmons music that is already up there for that Genesis soundtrack I wrote back in 2009. So there was a little bit of getting to explore and understand that. Also spent a little bit of time today trying to build my own synths and putting some sounds together. Maybe I'll show those in a future episode, as I will definitely be using some of the sounds that I've been building. But yeah, today was a little bit more about the marketing and like how to sell myself well. Making little ads like this, I think will do. I'll probably render this and I'll probably post this on Instagram tomorrow. See what happens. The people on Instagram probably do not know that there's an EP about to come out, so it's about time that they start getting to know. So yep, that's what we did today. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys in the future. Bye bye.